live. We are live.
All right.
Hello, everybody. I am Chris Sloan from Nashville, Tennessee, and I am the chair of the World Series of Certamen and its co-founder. And welcome everybody to the 2021 virtual edition World Series of Certamen finals. Before I turn it over to our moderator, I want to recognize a few people who deserve a lot of thanks and gratitude. We had a lot of people contribute to the questions this year, but in particular, I want to single out Ian Hochberg, who contributed 2 whole rounds that we used quite a lot of, Susan Shearer, who contributed a round and a half, much of which we used and quite a bit of which will be in this round. And there were quite a few other folks who contributed. So thanks to all of them. We would not be able to have this event, obviously, without folks like that to do it. Also want to single out Henry Schott, who took the laboring oar of doing the lion's share of the editing and compiling, in addition to some of the, and his beard, in addition to writing some of the questions on his own, and Alex Soto, who's another one of the competitive Certamen moderators, also helped with that task as well. So thanks to everybody. Of course, we would not be able to do any of this convention without our tech support from Austin Chu and Shannon Sloan. So thanks to them as well. Reminder that you're playing for the World Series of Certamen Traveling Trophy, which is now the Shearer Thumb, the 2nd edition of the trophy. At some point, I will figure out how to get it to you. First, I have to figure out where it is right now. But we will get it to you, and then you will be tasked with making some sort of addition to it and then bringing it back next year. So on that note, I'm going to turn it over to our moderator for the round, Henry Schott.
Yes, thank you, Overlord Chris Sloan. I am your moderator, biggest beard, Henry Schott, representing the great state of Missouri from St. Louis, coming at you live. My Latin is different than all of your Latins. I figure it's only fair to give an Aurelia passage. I'm not going to put it in chat or anything. We should all know it by now. So the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, quirips placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coepit. Eheu. Are there any questions on my Latinity? Good, because I'm not taking questions. All right, so we don't do the toss-up zero in World Series, as you all know. This is more for the stream audience who may have missed some of the World Series rounds. Are there any procedural questions for me before we begin? No, great. Yeah, yes, please.
Could we address our challenges too? When we challenge?
No. All right.
I'll answer that question. You can address your challenges to the circular file in my office.
Sure. You may, or you could just not, because these questions are great. I worked really hard on them, guys. Okay. Toss-up number 1 of the final round of the greatest event at convention for any player on any team. Knowing that contra here means face-to-face, translate into English. Scio vos perventuros fuisse ad hanc conventionem. Michael Kearney.
I know that we will arrive face-to-face with each other at this convention.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat the question. Knowing that contra here means face-to-face, translate into English. Scio vos perventuros fuisse ad hanc conventionem, si nos contra convenire potuissemus. Andrew Rist, Vaccinated.
I know that you would have come to this convention if we were.
I'd like you to finish your answer, please.
Had been able to meet face to face.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you. I know that you all would have come to this convention if we had been able to meet face to face. There's our missing player. Bonus 1 for the vaccinated again. I got muted somehow.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus 1. Now translate this sentence. Speramus fore ut manus nostrae a te mox concutiantur.
Can you paste it in the chat, please?
Only because you said please.
We hope that
That our hands will be
Joined together.
by you soon. Will be struck.
Not joined together, but
struck together. I mean, I don't. What is he
Be
trying?
clapped. Is it clapped?
Oh,
We hope that our hands will be clapped by you soon.
yeah. I don't have a better idea.
sure.
Yeah, that was our final answer.
I need you to say that again because I couldn't tell.
I'll go for it. We hope that our hands will be clapped by you soon.
Yeah, I think I have to take it. We wanted shaken, like a handshake,
Oh,
but concutio does have a sort of hitting to it. Yeah, high five. Friendly high fives. Bonus 2. And this one. Vocibus melitis quondam salutabimus amicos nostros et amplectemur.
do you mind pasting that in the chat, please?
Well, only because you said please.
Please.
We will greet once. Wait, I don't know. We will greet.
We
our
will
friend.
greet our friends and embrace them
With sweet voices.
one day with
Voices, yeah.
One day. Oh, one day.
what is melitis? It's
With
sweet.
sweet
Sweet.
voices.
Is it definitely sweet?
With honeyed voices. Honeyed.
Sweet
Before you
should
say
do.
honey, we might as well say sweet.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Having fun. You want to just got it? Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah, please.
One day we will greet our friends with sweet voices and embrace them.
Yes. I have with honey sweet voices. You could have done both.
But it had the honey.
One day we will
My
greet our
bad, we
friends
could have
and
said
hug
honeyed.
them.
Well done.
Yeah. You get 20 points on toss-up 1. Toss-up number 2. For any player on any team. Give the English word defined here. Est verbum quod patricius aster dicit amico suo spongia Robertus magnum vel expandere significare. Michael Kearney.
Rule.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. Give the English word defined here. Est verbum quod patricius aster dicit amico suo spongia Robertus magnum vel expandere significare. Colby.
Wumbo.
Wumbo is correct. Bonus 1. Using digamma for the W sound, spell wumbo in Greek letters.
I don't know what Wumbo is, guys.
They say it to like grow in SpongeBob or something. I don't know. I'm a zoomer.
I'm glad now I don't know what it is.
Is it WU?
WUMBO. Yeah. So he wants like a
So digamma, upsilon, mu, beta, omicron, or
Oh,
omega.
Omega.
So we're just to be clear, digamma. You want to say it?
Upsilon,
All right. Here. This is our final answer. Digamma, upsilon, mu, beta, omega.
Yes. Good catch on the omega. I would not have accepted omicron.
I got
Bonus 2. Patrick explains to SpongeBob that the study of wumbo is wombology. Give the Greek root of the word wombology.
Logos word, you think?
well, so there's logos meaning word, the ology part.
Do you think wumbo has a Greek root? He said the Greek root, not like
I have no idea what wombo is.
I think logos is pretty safe, right?
I think that's safe.
All right. Logos meaning word. Final answer.
Yeah, I just wanted logos. Wumbo's not a word, guys. Like, it's not.
What do you mean? We
Never
just
know.
spelled it.
said that it was a word.
Sure, it's an
Even
English
spelled
word.
in Greek.
I don't make the rules. I just read the questions. All right. Well, you got 20 points. All right. Don't fight with me on this. Toss up number 3 for any player on any team. In the Woosok finals, I'm betting we have a fair number of egos present. Hopefully, none of you are as vain as Ovid, who compares himself to what 2 men, the charioteer of Achilles and helmsman of the Argo. Who's in first? Michael Kearney.
So the helmsman of the Argo is Tiphys, and the charioteer of Achilles is
Answer, please.
Patroclus.
I'm sorry. Andrew Rist, vaccinated against Ken Andino.
The charioteer is Automaton, and the helmsman is Tiphys.
That is correct. When he said that he shall be called these men but of love at the beginning of his Ars Amatoria was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Ovid says, ego sum praeceptor amoris, when he compares himself to what famous teacher?
Teacher. So someone who lived before Ovid.
Yep, who was a teacher?
Greek teacher.
It's not like
Soccer.
could be like a Greek. You wanna go with
Yeah, it definitely could be Greek.
even like Plato. Did he teach? too?
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras. I guess maybe Pythagoras was more into like that.
He liked
what about
Pythagoras.
love?
You mentioned. I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with Pythagoras. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pythagoras. Final answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. You went way too literal with this. It's Chiron. He's a pretty good teacher. Bonus 2. Ovid adds that he did not receive help from Apollo, nor did he see Clio or Clio's sisters in what village, where Hesiod, in the opening of his Theogony, claims the Muses appeared to him in the Valley of the Muses on Mount Helicon in Boeotia.
Yeah, I got that.
Mount Helicon, Boeotia,
Well,
the city or town. Oh man, and I had Hesiod open earlier.
we did talk about that town in Boeotia earlier. That's definitely a
Plataea?
place. Yeah, that's a place in Boeotia. I don't know that many of them.
Sure. I doubt it's Thebes, so let's
I'd
go
like
with
an answer, please.
Plataea.
Plataea. Final answer.
Nah, it's Askra. Askra. You got
Definitely.
15. 15 on 3.
We got 10.
Yes, because you didn't say Chiron. If I could, Colby, I'd give you 5 points for honesty. But it's the finals. Toss-up number 4 for any player on any team. What word is missing from Anchises' quote, which follows from Aeneid 2:701? Yam nulla blank est sequor et Andrew Rist.
Space.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Patty.
Mora.
Mora is correct. Sequor et qua ducatus adsum was the rest of the quote. Bonus 1. Supply the missing Latin word. According to lines 724, little Iulus followed his father, non possibus blank.
It's like Iquis or something like that.
Sure.
Non-blank possible.
Equal steps.
That would fit the meter too, right?
Yeah, so what's the word?
Iquis, maybe?
Iquis?
That to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Iquis is correct.
Nice.
Bonus 2. Virgil records that Creusa followed pone. What does pone mean in that context? An adverb also used to describe the arrival of the serpents from Tenedos in Book 2.
Like afar?
It means behind.
Oh,
Yeah,
behind.
or like from, like, so, yeah, okay, so.
The snakes follow behind.
Oh,
Pretty
behind,
sure.
yeah, that
Skim the
sounds
sea
good.
Behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Behind, final answer?
Behind is correct for a full 20 points. That time I'm sure on toss-up 4. Toss-up 5 for any player on any team. What was the primary munus publicum of a citizen in the Roman Republic? Andrew Rist.
Service in the army.
Military service is correct. Bonus 1 and 2 for the Vaccinated against Ken Andino squad. 5 points for 1 correct answer, 10 points for 2. In the late 2nd century BC, a voluntary enlistment changed military service to what other 2 forms of munera?
Maybe like,
It was just the time of Marius, so
I'll
they
just paste it for
introduced
you.
paid soldiers.
yeah. So
Voluntary enlistment changed military service to what other 2 forms?
Right, so from voluntary paid, and then were there enlistments to work off debt?
is this something about enlistment or like other ways people could serve?
I
in
don't
some
even
way?
understand the question.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe like they could give money or they could give grain or something.
I'd like an answer, please.
Go for it.
Do we get time for each? A donation of money.
Be more specific.
A like taxes.
Yeah, I'll take taxes.
Do we get more time or do I have to guess something now?
I'll give you 10 seconds. It's
All
too
right,
bony.
so something else they could do?
A donation of grain or horses, maybe?
Yeah.
Or would that just be another kind of tax?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Maybe like service
This would
in
all be
like
some kind
maybe like governmental service, like they could work in like the bureaucracy.
Yeah, like elected office or something.
Yeah,
Governmental.
All right, give me something.
governmental service.
No, I'm not going to take that.
Okay.
We needed something road maintenance, waterworks, buildings, like having buildings built, or paying taxes.
The army or fix your roads.
Yeah, exactly. So you got 15 on 5. And what's our score at 5, Alyssa?
Sorry. All right. So, our first team has yet to score. Sorry. Let me get up
What's
the
our team
actual
name?
team. Tom Rees Gets Vaccinations has yet to score. Going to Play Jams has 20. And Vaccinated against Ken Andino has a staggering 65 points.
Huzzah.
So,
Huzzah, hooray. I have been reminded by the overlord of the World Series that I neglected to have you all introduce yourselves to our wonderful audience on YouTube. I'd like to take this moment and go through each individual team and have you introduce yourselves, what you do, why you're here, and are you having fun? So let's start with the leaders of the pack. Vaccinated against Ken Andino. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Andrew, and I am vaccinated against Ken Andino. I'm a software engineer. I am in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm here because somehow we beat Cookie in the semifinals.
And are you having fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Ron Ressler. I work as an ER doc. Originally from Florida JCL back in 1989, and now with WJCL. And I am here to relive the days of old glory.
As so many in the World Series do.
I'm Colby. I'm in Houston right now, and I'm wearing my lucky sweater, even though it's very warm. It's got pom-poms for extra buzzing power.
Wonderful. Who shall we have next here? Can I get the Jam Squad to introduce themselves?
Sure. Hello. My name is Tashi. I'm going to play jams. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland right now, but my delegation is VA, and I am a second-year graduate student in a PhD program for classics.
I respect that.
Hello, I'm Patty Lister. I teach Latin in Virginia, and I'm very excited and having fun to be here with Tashi plus 2 of my former students.
I am Joseph, otherwise known as Jams. I'm a sophomore at William Mary. Let's see. I'm here because I wasn't allowed to be last year. And I am having fun.
Good, good. See, some people are listening to the prompt that I gave them. I like that.
Hi, I'm Gwen. I am a rising third year at Chicago, but I am with the Virginia delegation. I am here because I just got out of my summer class, and I am very much having the fun and the joy and the merriment so far.
Wonderful. And I believe we now have left Tom Rees Gets Vaccinated. Who are you? Are you having fun? And why are you here? Connor, you're number one. You got to start this.
Hi, everybody. My name's Connor. I work as a content strategist for Wayfair. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. And I love being in Nationals, and I'm looking forward to getting back in person with y'all next year. I'm having a great time.
All right.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I go to Florida State University, where I'm studying classics and history. I'm with the Florida delegation, of course, and I'm having a great time. I'm in the middle of finals, so coming off of 6 hours of computer fluency homework. So
fun. Michael Kearney.
Hi, I'm Michael Kearney. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I worked as a German teacher this year. And yes, I'm having fun. We're unfortunately without our fourth member here today, Gabe Molina, who is on dermatology residency shift in California and was unable to get out of it. But we're playing for him.
Oh, man, you just reminded me that Gabe's on your team, and now I'm sad because I would love to see Gabe. That's all right. Everyone's having fun. We got to get the energy back up. Thank you all for introducing yourselves. Thank you all for indulging me at this quarter mark of the round. Don't worry, you all still have points. We didn't take them away like we're starting fresh. We're going to jump right back into this. Toss-up number 6. For any player on any team, don't hyperbuzz, or do, we're not your parents. We came to the ancient city of Lammas of the Lystrigonians. Antiphates was now king in Tashi.
Odysseus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat. Don't hyperbuzz, or do, we're not your parents. We came to the ancient city of Lammas of the Lystrigonians. Antiphates was now king in that land. I was sent to him with 2 companions, one of my friends and myself, fleeing, barely reached safety. The third reddened the Lystrigonians' evil mouths with his blood. Antiphates chased us as we ran for it, urging his men on. They rushed us, hurling rocks and tree trunks, drowning the men and sinking the ships. The one which Ulysses himself and I sailed in escaped. Who says, Andrew Rist.
Achimenides.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Michael Kearney.
Eurylochus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Who says these words in book 14 of Ovid's Metamorphoses? This man addresses Achimenides in Caieta, having survived Odysseus's voyage. It's Macareus, or Macar. Alas, no points on toss-up 6. That's all right. But is it? Toss-up number 7 for any player on any team. Distinguish in meaning between the 2 idioms certior fieri and Joseph.
To be
Answer.
informed and to inform.
That is correct. To be informed and to inform. Certiorum facere was the other the other idiom. Bonus 1. Here we go. Hopefully, that was a pretty easy toss-up for you all, but now you may want to retreat. Give 2 Latin idioms that can mean retreat.
Refera and se refera.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to defer to you, Gwen.
Okay, cool. That sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I been deferred? Okay.
Oh, sorry, I deferred to you.
No.
Give me an answer.
Pedem refera and se refera. I don't know.
I gotta say, one of those isn't on my page, but I'm a cool moderator, so you're getting the points. Bonus 2, give another.
Oh boy.
How about something like infugam? Is there one like say infugam dare or something like that?
Maybe.
That's a thought.
Infugam dare.
Say infugam dare.
Yeah, or infugam dari, but yeah, I like the say infugam dara option.
That's time.
Answer, please.
Say infugam dare. Final answer.
Again, it's not on my page, but I'm a cool moderator, and I know that's right. So what I have on the page is pedum refere, tergum vertere, and in viam se dare. But I would be hard pressed to find that that doesn't work, what you've given me. So take your 20 points.
Thanks.
Toss up number 8 for any player on any team. Varro, in his De Lingua Latina, describes how some holidays received their names. Which holiday is he describing here? Per totum oppidum eodie sedent, ut sacerdotes liberi annus hedera. Andrew Rist.
Liberalia.
Liberalia is correct. Hedera coronatae cum libis et foculo pro emptore sacrificantes was the rest of the description.
Well done.
Bonus 1. Which holiday was so named because is dies anni extremus constitutus, duodecimus enim mensis fuit februarius, et cum intercalatur inferiores quinque dies duodecimo de muntur mense.
Do we have that in the chat, please?
Only because you said please.
So it's talking about adding the intercalaria.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Is it in February? Is that what it says?
I think so. But is this like the quinquatros? Or that's what comes to mind, but
I don't know of any specific intercalation holiday, but I'm welcome to anything.
Ron?
I got nothing here on this one.
It's the last day of the year.
I need an answer, please.
I defer to Andrew.
All right.
Quinquatros, final answer?
I'm sorry. This is the terminalia, the one at the end. Bonus 2. Which holiday was so named because a Graecis quod ex libris Sibyllinis arcesita ab Attalo rege Pergama, ibi prope murum megalesion id est templum eius Dei unde advecta Romam.
So a Greek holiday that's Roman.
Yeah, it's coming into the chat because you're so polite.
So Sibylline books,
Greeks,
Attalus,
books being burned.
I mean, all I can think of is the Megalensian Games, but just because of Megalesion.
Yeah.
It's just word association that we're doing right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's originally Greek holiday that's celebrated in Rome. Is that essentially what it says?
Yeah.
I'd like an answer, please.
I defer to Andrew again.
Andrew.
The Megalensian Games, final answer.
Yes. I have Megalacia on the page, but
nice.
What you've given is very right. So that was 15. 15 on 8 for Vaccinated against Ken Andino. Toss up number 9 for any player. There we go. On any team. Certamen historians, I hope you have read your history. 2 answers required. According to the history of the NJCL, written by Susan Shear, in 1968, the Torch printed a letter from a state governor to a state JCL chapter recognizing Latin Week. In 1972, pictures were taken of NSCL officers with a different state governor. Both governors went on to become future presidents. Who were these governors? Michael Kearney.
Bill Clinton and Ronald Reagan.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm gonna repeat. I'm going to the top of the question. Certamen historians, I hope you have read your history. 2 answers required. According to the history of the NJCL, written by Susan Shear, in 1968, the Torch printed a letter from a state governor to a state JCL chapter recognizing Latin Week. In 1972, pictures were taken of NSCL officers with a different state governor. Both governors went on to become future presidents. Who were these governors of California? Patty.
Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter.
That is correct. Of California and Georgia, respectively, was the rest of the question. Ron Reagan and Jimmy Carter. Bonus 1, you get the visual.
Ooh.
Behold the visual. As I get the question, your bonus. Look at this letter from the White House that came within the time frame of these 2 governors interacting with NJCL. What president's signature is missing from the bottom?
I believe this would be Richard Milhous Nixon.
Really? It's Richard Dixon?
I think I have this. Wait, may we please have the toss-up in the chat?
Really rather not put the whole toss-up in there.
Pretty please.
Gotcha.
Could you put the years mentioned in the
1968 and 1972.
Yeah, I think 1968 to 1972 would be Nixon.
Yep, that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't understand the question.
Can I have an answer?
Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon is correct. Here's the full letter
Cool.
with the signature attached. Ta-da! Ooh.
Ah.
History. Bonus 2. What U.S. president knew and taught both Latin and ancient Greek? Because he was ambidextrous, likely apocryphal stories emerged that he would entertain friends by having them ask him questions which he would answer in Latin with one hand and simultaneously in ancient Greek with the other. Praesidenes vicensimus per breviter erat.
James Garfield, I think.
Really?
Oh, really? I
Pretty
heard
sure.
that
Oh
about
my
Thomas
gosh.
Jefferson.
Okay, well, it could wait. Sorry, would you please?
What was
paste
it,
the bonus?
Henry? What did you say in Latin just now?
Praesidenes vicensimus per breviter erat.
Yeah, very briefly, 20th president. I think this is.
Oh,
James
then that
Garfield.
would be Garfield. Okay.
Garfield, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, Garfield, final answer.
James A. Garfield is correct.
Good job, Gwen.
Cool, nice.
For what it's worth, I do think Jefferson could also do this, but he was not the 20th president. Last time I checked. You get 20 points on toss-up 9. All right. Toss-up number 10 for any player on any team. We at the World Series of Certamen know that if you do not learn from history, you are doomed to repeat it. Except in this case, we're actually going to repeat it. What follows is an actual question from the 1977 upper-level Certamen finals. Several of Rome's literati have gotten together to drink themselves into oblivion. Virgil is knocking them back at a fast clip like the typical teenager he is. Cicero is trying to look dignified, as is fitting for Andrew Rist.
55 BC.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat, starting from the question proper. Several of Rome's literati have gotten together to drink themselves into oblivion. Virgil is knocking them back at a fast clip like the typical teenager he is. Cicero is trying to look dignified, as is fitting for a middle-aged gentleman in his 50s. And every few minutes, he addresses himself to no one in particular and says, Quousque tandem abutemur nostris ie coribus. Horace and Livy are underage, so they promise to stay away from the hard stuff, but they seem to be snitching swigs from a bottle of Falernian, which is a good vintage, 61. Caesar is oozing around the room with a bottle of Mariotic in his hand saying, Weeny, weedy, BB, and laughing at his own joke. Everyone is getting quite stiff, but no one is as stiff as Catullus, who has been dead for several days. What year is it? Michael Kearney. Answer, please.
43 BC.
I'm sorry, Patty Lister.
54 BC.
54 BC. Andrew, you were so close to get power.
Can we just appreciate the setup?
I'm so glad I got to read the whole thing. So thank you for that. This was advanced. The 70s were a different time.
This was an actual round.
Yeah, it was 1977 finals. Bonus 1. Here we go. How many years later would these bozos have to have their party to include the newborn Ovid?
10 years later, right? Wasn't he 53?
So I was thinking. Anybody? So do I need to say 10 years later?
What was the answer to the toss-up again? 54?
54.
So 11.
Oh, so is that 11?
Yes.
Sorry, what do you want me to say?
Time. 11
Answer,
years
please.
later.
11 years later.
11 is correct. Good catch. Bonus 2. If the party had been held the previous year to celebrate Virgil's donning the toga virilis, what event the same day would they have been mourning?
I assume somebody's death.
Day. Somebody who died in 55, is that?
Yeah, somebody who died in 50.
Yes.
Why do oh darn. Who died the day that Virgil assumed the toga?
Who wasn't mentioned in the toss-up?
I need an answer, please.
Marius, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. This is the death of Lucretius is what they would be mourning. Moderator note. This question is reputed to be the all-time favorite Curtamen question of Curtamen moderator legend, James Minter. Now you all have this fun piece of trivia in your back pocket. How are we looking at the half?
All right. After 10 toss-ups, we have Tom Rees Gets Vaccinations still yet to score. We have Going to Play Jams at 75 and Vaccinated against Ken Andino at 80.
All right. That's a pretty close game because there are, in fact, 200 points still on the board. Anybody could take this. All right. Coming in to the back half of the World Series finals. Toss-up number 11 for any player on any team. Many of you know that Chris Sloan is an avifail. The names of most bird orders are derived from classical roots. Based on its classical root, what group of birds belongs to the order Strigiformes? Michael Kearney. Answer, please. Time.
Birds.
Colby.
Owls?
Owls is correct. Strigiformes. Bonus 1. A bird whose scientific name is Meleagris gallopavo has its roots both in classical language and in Greek mythology. Based on the mythological character referenced in its genus name and the meanings of the two Latin roots as its species name, give either a literal translation of the scientific name or give the actual name of the bird in question, which likely would have never been encountered by the ancient Greeks or Romans.
Can we please have
The bird name in the chat.
The bird name? Yes.
Or the whole question, whichever is easier for you.
I'm giving you the bird name.
Too kind.
So it's Meleager, chicken, and peacock.
Chicken peacock. Can we just say Meleager chicken peacock? Is that a translation? Meleager's chicken peacock?
Or
sorry.
I'm not sure unless it's peacock for a chicken of Meleager.
Should we say rooster?
Answer, please.
Meleager's chicken peacock.
Yeah, Chris, I thank you. Prompt. I'm going to prompt you on that because he knows his birds.
Can I defer my prompt to Andrew?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Peacock for Meleager's chicken.
Chris, I don't think that satisfies you because I think I know what you want. Yeah, we're not going to take it. The judges are giving me the no. So a gallus is a rooster.
I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
However, we could have also taken the word turkey. A gallo pavo is a turkey, right? The word.
That wasn't the issue.
Oh.
The issue was Meleager was turned into a guinea fowl.
Ah, yeah, that also helps.
Okay.
That's what we wanted, guinea fowl. Chicken would have been fine.
Okay. Well, in any case, you're not getting the points because Chris told me no. Bonus 2. The English word pavilion does not come from pavo, but rather from the Latin word for what other animal?
Butterfly, I'm pretty sure. Papilio.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'd take it.
You think so? All right. Butterfly? Final answer?
Butterfly. I'll also take it because it's correct. 15 on 11. All right. Toss-up number 12 for any player on any team. Which of these stories, if any, has not been translated into Latin? Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Where the Wild Things Are, To Kill a Mockingbird, The Golden Compass. Colby.
The Golden Compass.
Is correct. The last one on the list was Olivia. Bonus 1. Which of these, if any, has not been translated into Latin? Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Treasure Island, Robinson Crusoe, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Winnie the Pooh, or The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Okay, so the last one sounds crazy. That must not be it. I'm sure it's a
Put it
famous
in the
book.
chat, please.
Yes,
The
please.
list.
With
Yes,
all
I'll
the Harry
get you
Potter
those.
questions and
I'm tempted to pick the second one or the third one. Harry Potter is definitely
Yeah.
in Latin.
20,000 Leagues or Robinson Crusoe, I would think.
Yeah, I feel good about Robinson Crusoe, but
It's
that's
too long to translate into Latin. Go with Robinson Crusoe.
Answer, please.
Robinson Crusoe. Final answer.
I'm sorry, it's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Bonus 2. Which of these stories, if any, has not been translated into Latin? The Giving Tree, The Little Prince, Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, or The Jabberwocky Poem?
Can you paste that as well, please?
Yes, I will.
That
Give
can
me
tell
just
the
a
last
second
one was
here.
2 or 3.
Oh, wait.
So I have Grinch and Green Eggs and Ham.
And I think both of the Dr. Seuss ones have been translated.
All 3?
I have no idea.
Through the Looking Glass?
All of them?
I
now?
feel really good about Through the Looking Glass, given that it's separated from Alice in Wonderland. It'd be weird if the first one was translated and the second one wasn't. I mean, the second one was and the first one wasn't. The Jabberwocky Poem would be really hard to translate if you really cared about it. But that seems like it was also short.
Was it a which of the following, if any? Or which one?
Can I have an answer, please?
Through the Looking Glass, final answer.
I'm sorry, they were all translated.
Oh, Ron,
into
you
Latin.
guys.
Oh, we should have listened to you.
Ron at the buzzer had
Yes,
the
because
answer.
my other guesses were so good.
All right.
Ah,
Well, it was a valiant effort. You got the toss-up. All right. Toss-up number 13 for any player on any team. Inspired by the 2021 Harvard Advanced Certamen Finals, please create an original-sounding English sentence using at least 4 unique English derivatives of the Latin verb plango, Colby.
Oh my God.
You want to start something for me?
I plucked a chicken, which I caught on a plank of wood. But the chicken had the plague, and then I was implicated in the crime.
Horrible run on this aside.
Polysyndeton.
Yeah, polysyndeton. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So because we couldn't write an answer line for this, here's what I have: the example, and therefore the best answer. The plaintiff complained with a plangent and plaintive tone about the plague being too plaguey.
I think I used one of those words.
You used a couple, and don't worry, you're getting the points.
That was awesome, Colby.
All right. Bonus. My timer here, they're going to have at least 30 seconds on this for the sake of their own sanity. You will have one shot at this. Give an original sounding and somewhat coherent, at my own discretion, English sentence using English derivatives related to the Latin verb eo ire, meaning to go. You will receive 5 points for using 3 derivatives and 10 points for using 6.
Okay, I'm just gonna write words in the chat.
Yeah. So we need, okay. Why is my brain like not working?
I'm blanking too.
Isn't that common great?
And does anywhere with it count? I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, IT is all we need.
How many do we need? We've got
6.
Oh,
how many transit can we? I mean, how unique did they?
All right,
have
I
to
want
be?
you to start a sentence here, guys.
Okay. The initial circuit of the bus route transition I was attempting to take was forestalled by the preterition of my old Latin teacher, who caught my attention in a transitive manner, in that I was affected as an object, and I could not make my exit from the bus. And I included a pun. So what more do you want from us? That was
I like it. You got 6, and you included a pun. I'm giving you all 10 points.
And a grammar reference.
You did, right. Like you played to your strengths here. You played to the biggest beard. The example on my page, and therefore the best answer. Hold on to your pants. After the ambitious county members sat down, they were surprised to hear the Count's sedition initially discussing the issue of the transient, yet ambient music that commenced suddenly, that had sent them into a trance after the perished Viscount's obituary and the introit reading was initiated by the holy praetor. So they first planned their itinerary through the transit circuit, then exited. Why couldn't you give me that, guys?
Ambient would have been nice.
Ambient would have been
about Comes. We forgot about Comes.
Don't worry, you got the full points. I was very impressed. I hope the audience was too. We all seem to be enjoying this question. And now it's done. No longer are we enjoying the question. Toss-up number 14 for any player on any team. What Phocian son of Panopeus was the ingenious artisan who built the wooden horse? Andrew Rist.
Epius.
Epius is correct. To help the Greeks trick their way into Troy. Bonus 1 and 2. Virgil's Aeneid, Book 2, lists some of the Greeks who were enclosed in the horse. Among them were Ulysses, Neoptolemus, and Epius. For 5 points, name any 3 of the 6 remaining whom Virgil specifies. For 10 points, name all 6.
Okay.
Okay. Can you give the list?
Yeah. Can you give us the 3 you gave us, please?
Ulysses, Neoptolemus, and Epius.
I'm pretty sure Menelaus was there, right? Because that's why Helen was talking.
Yeah, Menelaus. Agamemnon.
Yeah, well, they had wives, right? That's part of the story. So Menelaus, Agamemnon, maybe like
He's in there.
Idomeneus, maybe.
Ajaxes.
I'm sorry, what was the one you're saying? Ajax?
Or either the Ajax is in there.
Well, one of them was dead, but little
yeah.
Ajax could have been in there.
Okay, so our options: little Ajax, Agamemnon.
I'd like you to start an answer.
Okay. Yes, please.
Menelaus, the lesser Ajax, and Agamemnon.
I'm sorry, that's not right. I'll give you a few more seconds if you want to try for an attempt at 3 still.
Can we reuse the parts that were right in this?
Yeah, you can reuse Menelaus.
Oh, you told us.
I wasn't asking for you to tell us, but
no, I'll tell you.
Menelaus,
He was married, right? I'm just baiting off that Helen part.
Diomedes.
So right, give me your new list.
Menelaus, Idomeneus, and Diomedes.
Nah, it's still just Menelaus. That's right. Thesandrus, Sthenelus, Acamus, Thoas, Menelaus, Machaon.
Really clearing the bench here, aren't we?
Machaon.
They gotta have some expendable ones.
You tried your best. You got 10 points.
They're like, you 4 go out first in case there's like, they're actually looking at the horse, and then we'll just chill.
All right, toss up 15 for any player on any team. It is hard to keep straight Roman names of historical figures, and here's why. They get so damn long due to polyonymy, in which ancestors' names are incorporated into their own. Quintus Pompeius Senecio Sosius Priscus gets credit for the longest attested name. He was appointed as consul during the reign of what emperor, who may have been Reem? Answer, please.
Septimius Severus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Patty Lister.
Nero.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Oh boy. Names are hard, all right? Quintus Pompeius Senecio Sosius Priscus gets credit for the longest attested name. He was appointed as a consul during the reign of what emperor, who may himself have been known as Marcus Annius Verus or Marcus Catilius Severus Annius Verus in his early years, and the last of the 5 good emperors. Andrew Rist.
Marcus Aurelius.
That is correct. All right, so now I've been told that I have to share the full name because it's a doozy.
Like share your screen with it?
No, I just share it to you guys, and I'm going to read it for everybody at home. His name, this guy, Quintus Priscus, is Quintus Pomponius Senecio Roscius Murena Coelius Sextus Iulius Frontinus Silius Decianus Gaius Iulius Eurycles Herculaneus Lucius Vibulius Pius Augustinus Alpinus Belicius Solers Iulius Aper Ducenius Proculus Rutilianus Rufinius Silius Valens Valerius Niger Claudius Fuscus Saxa Amuntianus Socius Priscus. Yeah, there you go. That's his name. Don't wear it out. Bonus 1.
That better not be somebody's team name next year.
Do not.
Quintus ... Priscus.
I would say Quintus ... Priscus. Bonus 1. The Ania Games derives its name from what woman who, as a refugee on Italian soil, was swept away from a jealous Lavinia by the river Numicus and transformed into a river nymph?
Anna, right?
Oh.
I mean, he said that in the game, so if that's what you've already
Well,
picked the answer.
he said Ania Games,
Right.
right?
I'm saying like it seems plausible. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it
I
wasn't.
was agreeing that like, yeah, sounds good. Yep. I defer to Andrew.
Anna.
Prompt.
Anna Perenna.
Yes. Bonus 2. Fun fact. In his Fasti, Ovid equates Anna Perenna with the moon, Themis, Io, Amalthea, and an old woman of Bovillae who baked cakes daily to feed hungry rebels during the secession of the plebs. Ovid places a festival to Anna Perenna on what famous date in the Roman calendar?
Can you paste that in the chat, please?
I sure can.
Okay, so how is the start related to the end?
Famous date on the Roman calendar. Wait, is this
Sure.
the Perilia, like April 21st?
April, yeah.
It was called Polilia too, so I mean,
It's a festival on a famous date.
yeah. Do you think
I think that makes sense.
Do you think the moon thing is important?
I have no idea what's.
I would love to go with your
Just in
answer then.
general. Okay, April 21st.
Yes, that's our final answer.
Okay, it's not April 21st. Pick another famous date. It's the Ides of March. The Ides of March, everybody. You got 15 on 15. And what's our score after 15?
All right. So Tom Rees Gets Vaccinations is still yet to score. Going to Play Jams is still on 75. And Vaccinated against Ken Andino has a whopping 150.
Oh my goodness. It's starting to turn into a runaway. 100 points still on the board. All right. Toss-up number 16 for any player on any team. What meaning do the following words all have in common? Lectisternium. Michael Kearney. Answer, please.
Dung.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You're from the same team, so I can't call on you. I'll repeat the question. What meaning do all the following words have in common? Lectisternium, dops, and epulum. I believe that was Gwen Jacobson.
Feast.
Feast is correct. Bonus 1. Give a synonym of the words scutica, corium, and amentum. As a hint, amentum is used to describe the method of concealment when Caesar delivered a letter to Cicero's camp in Book 5 of De Bello Gallico. Monet ut tragulam cum epistula ad amentum delegata intra munitiones castrorum abiciat. Remember, give a synonym of those three nouns.
May we please have the nouns again?
Scutica, corium, and amentum.
Would cutis work?
Yeah, isn't it skin?
Yeah, I think so.
Hide or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cutis or
I think.
Hellas or something. Cutis is good.
Yeah, I think cutis.
Okay, I'll go with that. Cutis, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's not just that they're like leathery skin, it's that they're reins. It's like lorem or habena. We need more specificity there.
Interesting.
Bonus 2. Give a synonym of the word awena, which is used to describe Icarus's and Daedalus's wings in Sic rustica quondam fistula disparibus paulatem surgit awenis.
Can you paste that, please?
I sure can, because you said please.
Like bird-like.
Word that.
Or
Yeah,
like though.
perhaps.
Maybe Wolitus or something like that?
Wolitus.
Like a winged creature?
I need an answer, please.
Wolitus, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. These are more like the feathery bits. So the calamus, harundo, the reeds that are putting together the wings. But you got 10 points on 16 for your trouble. And we're moving on. Toss-up number 17 for any player on any team. It is hard work competing in these finals. In Hesiod's Works and Days, he provides 2 etiologies for the toils and pain that define the human condition. What 2 famous mythological characters who have back-to-back stories in Andrew Rist?
Prometheus and Pandora.
I have Pandora and Prometheus, but I'm going to take it. In D'Aulaire's book of Greek myths, does Hesiod describe? In his Theogony, one had been sent by Zeus as a plague upon mankind in punishment for the other one deceiving him. If you don't have it by now, both names start with the letter P, was the rest of the question. Bonus 1, Hesiod's work features not one, but 2 of what goddess? The good one compels men to work dutifully and rival one another, and the bad one provokes disagreements between them.
Could you paste that question?
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty please.
Okay.
So like a Greek word, probably.
2 of what goddess? Eris would provoke disagreements between them.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how she would also make them work dutifully. I'm not. I don't think I'm grasping the core concept here.
Yeah, I don't.
Answer, please.
Eris, then.
It is Eris.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
It is Eris. Good strife and
You
bad
don't
strife.
have to understand the question to get it.
You can guess. Bonus 2. In his work, Hesiod laments that he lived during which age? Nice and short.
It's
iron. No.
Right. Yeah. No. Gold, silver, bronze, heroes, iron. Right.
Yes.
Heroes is. I think I put heroes in the wrong place. Don't. It's okay. He didn't.
Well, different authors say different things. Kearney could tell us more, but
I can't read.
Yeah, but we're talking about Hesiod.
Yeah, exactly. Iron, then.
Iron, final answer?
Iron Age is correct for 20 points on 17. All right. Toss-up number 18 for any player on any team. Kawete hyperbuzzing certatores. The following English words all derive from words that share what meaning? Palfrey, equerry, hippocampus, and I believe that's Colby. Yes, it's Colby.
Horse?
Horse is correct. Chivalry was the last word. Bonus. Name the 2 Latin nouns from which palfrey and chivalry derive.
So chivalry is cabalus, I believe.
Yeah. What's palfrey?
Palfrey.
I mean, equus is a backup.
Is there like a stallion or something? I don't know. Like a mare. I don't like. I'm just saying different words for horse, but.
Are we talking over you? What do you got?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Equus and cabalus, then?
Sure, yeah. Worst case, we'll learn a new word for horse. Equus and cabalus, final answer.
You're about to learn a new word for horse, weredus, which might be weredus. We don't have Macra. And cabalus for chivalry.
New word for horse.
Yeah, weredus, Veredus.
You have what a palfrey is on there? I'm just curious.
Do I have what palfrey is? No, I just have the word palfrey.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
We're not
anyway.
English words, Colby, just Latin words.
Just
bonus 2. What common meaning do the following words share? Tabanus, oistrus, and acilus.
Can you place those in the chat, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Just a second.
Thank you, Chris. That would have. Yeah, it's nice to know.
Absolutely no idea.
I'm not alone, then. That's good.
Zero idea.
I don't even know if they're nouns or adjectives.
Well, this is gonna be fun then.
Oyster seems like it should like shell. I don't know. Like, is it like the word oyster?
Like an animal.
Maybe like
Answer, please.
Say something.
Mare. Final answer.
No, I'm sorry. Someone doesn't know that Socrates was an oistress to Athens. He was a gadfly, horsefly, a pestering thing, and apparently they all mean gadfly.
How dare we not know that?
How dare you read Plato's Apology? And then apologize. You got 10 points. 10 points on 18. Toss-up number 19 for any player on any team. Fun fact, the advanced Certamen questions this year were supposed to contain passages detailing the exploits of a certain fiddle player and his contest with the devil as told by Charlie Daniels in his famous song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Those questions got scrapped, but the writer of this question insisted that this one remain. In the spirit of that song, translate into English the following lyric adapted from the song. Yam tibi semel dixi kane gnate, peritissimus cytaroidos inter alios sum. All right, so we're talking about the song Devil Went Down to Georgia. Translate this line, adapted from the song. You're upsetting Chris. Yam tibi semel dixi, cane gnate, peritissimus cytaroidos inter alios sum. Andrew Rist.
I have told you once, you son of a, I'm gonna say dog.
You may.
I am the best fiddler among the rest.
Sure, you translated it, but I really wanted the line from the song. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been. That's right, you get the bony now, which makes me happy, because I worked really hard on this. Bonus 1 for Vaccinated against Ken Andino. Translate the following chorus lines from the song. Lucet ignis supra montem, fugite pueri, diabolust solis orientis domi. And yeah, I'm gonna
put that in the chat. So
yes.
House of the Rising Sun.
We appreciate you.
Fire Above the Mountain, House of the Rising Sun, Devil in the House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah, so Flee Boys.
Run Boys Run.
He played Fire Above the Mountain.
It's Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run. I know the song, I just couldn't get to whatever he was saying. Like, I blanked entirely. I was like, it has the devil in it, I believe.
It's Diabolust.
Devil in the song just says Devil's in, maybe Devil's in the House of the Rising Sun.
Well, then you got this. You know the song.
He played Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run, Devil's in the House of the Rising Sun.
Thank you for giving the second run. Yes, you are correct. He played Fire on the Mountain, Run Boys Run.
My dad might be watching. Oh,
Devil's in the House of the Rising Sun.
The first Kurtama question he knew before I did, probably.
Bonus 2. Conclude the translation of the chorus here. Pullus in kakabo panis yakens carpet masam. Mordetne canis avia. Haud nepos haud.
You didn't know this song, you would have no possible way of translating the second part. So it's chicken.
I tried my best here.
Chicken in the bread pack, picking out dough. Grandma, does your dog bite? No child, no. Assume we can just say the lyrics. I mean, I believe those are. I'm saying it almost phonetically at this point.
Go ahead.
Can you take that, or do you?
Can I hear it one more time?
I believe it was chicken in the bread pack, pecking out dough. I've already sang it one World Series and we didn't win, so I don't want to. Grandma, does your dog bite? No child, no.
I'm taking it as a translation. The lyrics, as I found them, were chickens in a bread pan, picking out dough.
Okay. Yeah.
Granny, does your dog bite? No child, no.
So Colby, if you knew the song, why did you wait and let me buzz? And
I couldn't tell what he was saying. I have no idea.
The original translation of it was much raunchier, but we decided we were streaming and couldn't have it.
I really, really, really was hoping that somebody was going to buzz in before they even started the Latin and guess which lyric we wanted.
I was so ready for the toss-up, and I just couldn't think of a single lyric from the song.
Yeah. Anyway, what's our score going into the final toss-up of the World Series?
Love that last toss-up. Tom Rees Gets Vaccinations has yet to score. Going to play jams with 85, and Vaccinated against Ken Andino with 200.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a big difference.
What an upset. Oh my God.
I didn't think negative points existed in the finals.
Sure they do, Andrew. I just have been silently sending them to Alyssa. Every time they ask me to put it in chat, take away 10 points. All right.
That's so many times.
I know. That's why you have 20. Toss up number 20 for any player on any team. Listen to the following passage, which I was explicitly told to put into this round, and then answer the questions that follow. Forsan me ministis illum notissimum juris consultum quem antea memoravimus, cum anguis ingens appareret illius uxor pia mortem avis luxit, et illi angui clamavit, tua nunc opera mei mariti, flendo turgiduli rubent ocelli. I will repeat the passage. Forsan me ministis illum notissimum juris consultum quem antea memoravimus, cum anguis ingens appareuret, illius uxorpia mortem avis luxit, et illi angui clamavit, tua nunc opera mei mariti, flendo turgiduli rubent ocelli. Your question. Responde Latine. Cuius verba ab uxore, Michael Kearney. Answer, please.
Chris Sloney.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Responde Latine. Cuius verba ab uxore minime mutata sunt. Responde Latine. Cuius verba ab uxore minime mutata sunt. Oh, come on, guys. It's the last toss-up. Give a stab. Gwen.
Consultus.
No, I'm sorry. Colby. Colby, you're muted. I want an answer.
Okay, I didn't know anyway. Juris consult?
No.
I don't even know what they're asking.
So the question was whose words were barely changed by Chris's wife. And so what's the poem from, right? She speaks in verse, and it's from Catullus. So Catulli. Chris, do I have
My usual
to get the bony out here? Because I think Susan
you
really
do.
wants them.
My usual disclaimer applies, by the way. I've had a number of questions over the years reference me or my wife. I have not written any of them, nor had anything to do with any of them.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead, read the bonuses.
Yeah, so because this was explicitly told in the document to be put into the round, I think Susan really wants the bony hurt too. So I don't know, we just work together, I guess, in the spirit of camaraderie, work together on these. Quae uxor juris consulti haec verba dixit?
So which of us has to ask him to paste it?
All of us
There's your
simultaneously.
question. You all have 15 seconds from this point.
What did the wife of the lawyer? Oh, Quai?
Quae
Which?
uxor.
Wait,
Which
which
wife?
wife?
He said Pia in the story. Is that that's more
Well, that would be
question?
Qualis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What wife?
So what words?
What wife said
His
these
own?
words?
Yo, give me an answer. Come on,
What's
she's
the
in the
name?
call.
Uxor sua. Final answer.
Domine.
Shannon.
Shannon
Shannon.
Sloan.
Cool.
All right. Bonus 2. Work together as a collective. All right. This is the World Series collective. Write out in the chat, good Latin, in good Latin, the outcome of the trial of the Juris Consultus against the snake. Creativity is essential. Latinity is essential. You have 45 seconds to consult and write out a full Latin answer. I must be able to understand and evaluate your Latinity.
Okay.
That's
Well,
my contribution.
we can't have the passage in the chat, could we?
Sure. It's not really going to help you, though.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Okay.
from the previous passage that we need
He
to
wants
worry
us
about
to
what
create
happened.
like an original piece of story, I think.
Oh, so you're
But-
making
This
it up?
is the World Series of Certamen's first ever creative writing question.
Well, we had two earlier, and I didn't.
I'll just throw the word
I like
rares in there somewhere and then figure out.
Yes, upvote Kearney's answer.
Yeah. He did
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what the room is going with?
It turns out you
Room
can.
is-
Yeah,
No,
and-
I'll give a story since.
It's time.
So, Eudicium, Eudicus, erat, bonum. That's Chris Sloan, Weekett. Semper, superat, et tum omnes ad silvam pervenerunt, et multas pulchras arves spectaverunt.
Fabella tua mihi perplacet, sed auctor rogandi huiusque scripsit, Juris consultus ab angue voratus est. Aut anguis juris consultum Dei voravit.
Oh no.
Ew.
Eaten by a boa constrictor.
Yeah, I'll give everyone in the room 20 points for that. That was a good team effort. A true testament to the spirit of the World Series and the camaraderie of Certamen. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining us, YouTube audience.
And congratulations to Vaccinated against Ken Andino. Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your third title. Is that right?
That's right, but an asterisk because it would have gone way differently if Gabe were here.
We should just send the trophy to Gabe. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. I hope everybody had a good time, and look forward to hopefully seeing y'all in person next year.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was a
Good
pleasure.
game.
Well
Thank
done.
you.